Here goes Huntley on first down, and he completes that one to Tyreek Hill and
puts more pressure on the quarterback.
On second down, quick pass to Jonnu Smith, and he's got some room. Jonnu Smith with the first down to the 40-yard line, a gain of 12. Huntley has time over the middle. Achane with Jonnu Smith blocking. Achane bounces his way up to the 36-yard line. Again, a 12-yard pickup, 4th down and 5. Huntley has time over the middle. Achane with Jonnu Smith blocking. Achane bounces his way up to the 36-yard line. Again, a 12-yard pickup, 4th down and 5. A 54-yard attempt for Sanders, the reigning AFC Special Teams Player of the Week. Kick on the way, and it is off the upright and through. On second down, Thompson Robinson over the middle, right back to Akins for a first down. Tyrell Dodson makes another tackle, but 11 yards for the tight end Akins out of Central Florida. And Mom is always right. 3rd and 5. Thompson Robinson to Judy, and a first down. Holland makes the tackle, a gain of 15. Jerome Ford is back in and takes the handoff on first down. Ford at the 20, Ford to the outside, and pinballs down inside the 10. 18 yards for Jerome Ford. 1st and goal for Cleveland. 3rd and goal. Ford trying to turn the corner, and he cannot. Shoved out of bounds. Dotson, Agba, all in on this stop, and on 4th down, out comes Dustin Hopkins. And that one is good. And a huge cheer from the Browns fans here. Dan Marino is in attendance today for the Dolphins. As Huntley throwing on first down. He's got a man. It's Tyreek Hill, and he's tripped up by Denzel Ward. Huntley flushed out. Hicks is there, and Huntley just throws it away. Great pressure from Jordan Hicks, and it's 4th down. And now 3rd down and 10 for Thompson Robinson. In trouble and gets rid of it. The pressure was coming from Tyrell Dodson. Huntley fakes the handoff, fires over the middle to Tyreek Hill at the 45. Hill's got the first down. Setting up for 3rd and 14. A short pass to Achane. Uses a couple of blockers and still going. And tackled at the 47-yard line by Ronnie Hickman. Thompson Robinson over the middle to Judy. Makes a sliding grab, a couple of yards shy of a first down. The Browns have scored a total of 6 points on those 23 drives. See if they can get something here. Thompson Robinson over the middle again, and he's picked off. Intercepted by Dotson. His 2nd interception since joining Miami. Quick pass to D. Eskridge, and he is tackled at the 26-yard line. Mike Hall, the rookie. I think field goal range with Hopkins, though, is a question mark, as he has been really struggling. 3rd and 10. Thompson Robinson to Strong. And let's see where they spot him. Very close to a first down, but he's going to be a yard shy. Foreman's the running back. Foreman takes the handoff. Foreman hit in the backfield and then falls forward. And this all comes down to the spot.
They have him short, I think. You see the line judge right there. No matter what Foreman's putting the ball up after.
38-year-old Calais Campbell made the initial contact, and the call on the field is that Foreman gets stopped short. And Miami has the ball at the Cleveland 49-yard line. 28 seconds to go. Huntley on the slant, threw it a little bit behind the receiver, Washington, who makes the catch and picks up the first down. 2nd and 3. Huntley, and that pass complete by Washington, inbounds. They're going to have to hurry with 10 seconds to go. Huntley under center, Spikes it with 1 second on the clock. Cleveland could ice him if they want. They won't. Sanders to give Miami the lead, and it is good. 25 consecutive field goals made for Jason Sanders. That extends his franchise record. Jerome Ford is back in at running back, a good sign after going out with that ankle injury earlier. 3rd and 6, Thompson Robinson, it is dropped. Let's see if Miami can take advantage. On 1st down. Huntley, and he's got Tyreek Hill for a 1st down. And then 2 flags come out. Huntley back to the air, and he's got a 1st down to Malik Washington.
Just don't be passive and get lazy. Actually, like we've seen Jerry Jeudy on the other side of the ball.
3rd down and 8. Huntley fires. He's got a 1st down. Catch is made by River Craycraft, his first grab today, and it goes for 16. Jeff Wilson enters as the running back. Huntley rolling right. He's going to keep it himself at the 10. 5, cuts it up to the end zone, and he is no signal yet. Touchdown! Snoop scores, and the Dolphins have the first touchdown today.
As he's getting to the sideline, this is the play pass. They haven't run the ball effectively, but is still using play action. He fakes the pump fake there. Then he starts directing traffic, telling his tight end Hill to block for him, and then he just scoots through the little half-hearted tackle attempt and gets into the end zone.
Thompson Robinson in trouble, and he is taken down, except he throws it away before going to the ground. It was Campbell who nearly had the sack. Mostert on 1st down. And a big hit by Mostert. Tyreek Hill in motion. Huntley looking his way, now in trouble. Huntley trying to escape, he cannot. And guess who? Myles Garrett with the sack on his 29th birthday. 2 rushes for 4 yards. He keeps it here. Good call, McCourty, and there's the 1st down. His 260th career game, 4th most among defensive linemen in NFL history. Thompson Robinson in trouble again. Ball comes out, and the Dolphins have it. Deshaun Hand recovers the fumble. Agba, the former Brown, knocked it free, and Hand gets his hands on it. 4th and inches. They pitch it to Achane running right, and he is stopped. Devin Bush in the backfield.
If that is blocked correctly, it's successful.
Every play, if it's blocked correctly, it's successful.
Akins picks up the 1st down, and Miami has left the door open for Cleveland. They just have not been able to walk through it. Here's Strong trying to walk through it. He's got the 1st down. Nudged out of bounds by Jordan Poyer. Thompson Robinson, pressure's coming, gets rid of it. Judy's got it for a 1st down. And out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Great awareness by Foreman at the 5 and down at the 4-yard line. 4th and goal. Thompson Robinson to the end zone. It is broken up, incomplete. Jalen Ramsey got a hand on it. Miami's just 1 for 8 on 3rd down today. 3rd and 10. They run it with Wilson right up the middle and content to punt here early in the 4th quarter.
Got a bald guy with no hat on in the rain. You gotta love that.
3rd down. And well short is Strong.
Well, when we leave this booth, let's see if you put on a hat.
Oh, I got one.
2 receptions for 13 yards. Huntley gets away from McGuire. He'll keep it himself. Calling out a block and goes out of bounds with the 1st down. Unbelievable accomplishment by Myles Garrett on 3rd and 8. Huntley trying to step up, gets away. Huntley picks up the 1st down. Huntley still going. And Tyler Huntley to the 46-yard line. 1 on the play clock. Huntley just gets the snap. Garrett's coming again. And there's a flag down. This is going to be a hold. Garrett was basically tackled while he was trying to get another sack. And now it's 3rd down and 20 with 4:28 to go. Thompson Robinson looking and now settles underneath. That is his tight end Akins, who's had a nice day but stopped well short of a 1st down.
And they're finding ways to win down the stretch.
Huntley throwing on 2nd and 9. Tyreek Hill has another catch. Gets away at the 10 and Hill down to the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal. Huntley throwing. That one's caught by Jonnu Smith. Touchdown! And on that touchdown, he ties the Miami Dolphins franchise record for most touchdowns in a season by a tight end.
Trifecta tonight.
And he went to the right team in free agency. Jonnu Smith, the way he's played this year reminds me of the Tennessee Titans version of Jonnu Smith. A lot of catch and run plays, getting the ball in his hands quick. And his best attribute, what Mike McDaniel said, is he doesn't let it. And our own development as a franchise of figuring out how to finish season strong.
Thompson Robinson has a completion. That's the tight end of Whiteheart. Now has 15 tackles today for the Dolphins defense. 2nd and 2. Thompson Robinson to Judy, keeping the feet in along the sideline.
Thompson Robinson and Bailey Zappi, they're all very different, so it makes it challenging from a play calling standpoint.
Off the hands and incomplete.
Point that Mike McDaniel and you just brought up, Jason, is so important. Even if you don't make the playoffs, you build on something, and you have something to keep your growth going for in 2025. But hopefully for this Miami team, hopefully for Calais Campbell, they do get into the postseason and they can chase for whatever's in the future.
20-3 is the final score.